Warning, 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 blah, blah, blah. Bad words, lots will happen. Worse tonight than normal. You've been warned.
Yeah, there's a good chance of it. A good chance of it. But before we go any further, for a guy who's had the day I've had, for a guy who, if I were standing next to Tim Walls right now, or you, or anybody else under 80, we don't look too bad. We don't look too bad.
No.
How about Beans being the first one in here tonight? How about that?
How about that lovely Jelly Beans? Although she's definitely got the messed up name.
The Beans. Good morning to my Kenny. Oh, you're now a my Bobby. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy.
Listen, I've been my Bobby Bob for a while.
Beans, you should have said just all my supporters. I mean, they're all here for you. They're all here.
Both of us.
Both of us. I got a complaint right off the bat. You know, I'm a marketing and advertising guy, right, Bob?
I do. I know that you're quite marketing and advertising oriented.
Marketing and advertising, and I like for shit to tell me to buy it. And pardon me if you can't hear me because I have to get an. Can you hear me good enough?
It's pretty quiet, but I'm sure we can make you out.
Well, they'll get over it. They'll get over it. Here, let me angle the mic a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I got to angle it a little bit. Am I anchored in good there? Yeah, I guess. All right. What the fuck? Oh well. I got a bitch because this is stupid. Do you know what that is? You know what that is?
That is a can of Coca-Cola.
Uh-huh.
Or well, that's a can of what purports to be Coca-Cola.
Yeah. If one were to look at it, that's what one would think.
Yes, I would say. Well, that would probably be Coca-Cola based on the outside.
Is it sugar? Is it zero sugar? I mean, what is it?
It's just plain old everyday Coca-Cola.
Plain old everyday Coke.
As far as I can tell, because
you are wrong. You are wrong, former Hitler mustache. You're wrong. This is a cherry Coke. Well, and you know, because if you really look up there real close, see that?
I does say cherry there at the very top. Yes.
You gotta fucking work. You have Coke. What? It should be maybe in a black can with a couple of big ass red cherries on both sides of the can.
Yes, with large cherries in
zero sugar. We need the word zero sugar, and it's on here somewhere, I guess. But no, it needs to be a black can, zero sugar, two big ass red cherries to where I know I just reached in the refrigerator and grabbed a cherry zero sugar Coke.
Because when you think you're grabbing a regular Coke and you get a cherry and you take that first swig and it's cherry and not regular.
Doesn't bother me at all because I'm hoping it'll be a cherry. So it doesn't bother me.
Well, it's a big difference.
There's no one else doing a podcast tonight where you tune in, you think you're going to hear about politics, you think you're going to hear about wrestling, you think you're going to hear about current events or television shows.
Cherry Cokes.
Well, look at there. Lena's in here tonight. We don't see Lena in here too often. JJ Bolin. She's working in Manila right now, I think, doing housekeeping up there. And she's become fond of the TikTok and has made some videos recently. And Lena, for those of you that don't know, was my first Filipino girlfriend. God knows there's been thousands since then. My first Filipino girlfriend going back to like 2012, 2013 at the early. And I actually found an old picture of her. And Lena, I hope she doesn't mind me telling the story. Lena lied to me about her age. Now, when I met her, how old was I in 2012, Bob? 42?
You would have been, you'd have been 52 in 2012.
I'd have been 52.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. Okay. Well, I was trying to sound decent about this. So I was 52. Well, she didn't think that I would like her.
I'm now a Kenyan. Hello, Kenyan Bob.
Now, Billy, I know goddamn well you got.
Do I look like a Kenyan?
I know goddamn well you got $3. So, Kenyan. I'm Kenyan. Kenyan Martin is who I am. So Lena, for years and years, I thought was 24. I'm sorry, 19. I think she told me she was 19. Well, a beautiful Filipino girl likes me, you know, and I'm a big deal in the wrestling business. I'm on TV in the Philippines during this time. Me and John Cena's matches are being shown over there. She's watching me on TV with her grandmother. And so I'm flattered that this beautiful little Filipino girl likes me. So, you know, I have my own weaknesses. And so she tells me she's 19. Well, it turns out later down the road when we finally broke up, I forgot why or what. Just it was getting evident that my health was getting bad and I wasn't going to be able to come there. Get your mind out of the gutters, you assholes. So, I find out, and I think the new girlfriend did some research on her and found out she was 5 years older than she told me she was. And I didn't know. So I found one of the original pictures she sent me today. I don't even know how I found it. It was like the first picture she ever sent me. She looks fucking 19. I mean, if you're going to lie, you might as well get by with it. And I never had any reason to believe she was 5 years older than what she was. Never had a clue. So I hope you don't mind me telling you. It's a lot of time. And I was a little irked at her when it happened, but we patched up and, little JJ and, no, and we're still, we're dear friends to this day. We've gotten along for a long time. Like I've told everybody else, I can't, get too fucking worked up until I know I can come there, because it's very hard for them to come here, and you can't be a predator from 8,400 miles away if they're overage. If they're overage, well, some can try. It's been tried.
I know there's at least one person that has.
At least one. No, there's been more than that. If you remember the guy that bought the Russo picture of me off the wall, me Russo, that guy. Well. But then again, he was after a girl in her 30s, maybe early 20s.
Wanted to see.
He wanted. Let me go into some Jiminy Glick. He wanted nudes in exchange for money, and then she told me what he wanted, so we got rid of him. And I hear he still watches the show from West Virginia. Bob, how many nudes have you gotten for all the money that you've sent? How many nudes?
Let me think here. None.
Let's count the dogs, because the dogs are not wearing clothing.
Are you sure? They wear diapers, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think. But that is a cherry Coke, and you'd never fucking know unless you had your reading glasses on, if you're an old man like me.
Had the infrared vision.
Yeah. Now, and they do the goddamn same thing, almost with vanilla Coke, but vanilla Coke has a couple other colors in it.
Right.
It's not
and
like,
the regular Coke can looks a lot like that. I mean, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it does.
Anymore.
Yeah, the cherry Coke, the vanilla Coke, and there's a couple of others. Real Coke, Sugar Coke, Coke Zero, they all look very much alike. And you really got to examine that can.
Still has that bright silver can.
Yes, Diet Coke is still, and most people that I know, they don't like the basic Pepsi. They like Pepsi Zero or Pepsi Max. My son's a big fan of Pepsi Max. Black can. But guess what? The cherry version's got big fucking cherries on it. The mango's got a big fucking mango on it.
Yeah, if I'm gonna drink Coke, it's gonna be Pepsi Zero Sugar or Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Timmy Lee, how you doing, boss? How you doing? I'm not gonna be here long today if there's no donations. I'm telling you that ahead of time. I have been miserable. I have been cramping.
May not be here long if there are donations.
It's a possibility. Yeah, because we gave them an extra hour the other day.
Yes,
I have been cramping. I've been taking that. The good thing, I've lost 38 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I don't see a goddamn bit of difference. But I feel it when I touch my skin, touch my legs, my knees, even my stomach a little bit. Yeah, I feel the difference. And I still drink 2 or 3 of these a day, and I drink 2 or 3, maybe 4 of my 24-ounce flavored waters. Because I've been told I need to drink more. So
the flavored waters are not. I mean, the water is better for you than the Coke. Mm-hmm. The flavor doesn't really add anything.
Guys got to live. Guys got to have something to be happy about. And my doctor told me, he says, as long as you're drinking 0 calorie, I won't give you too much shit. And so he says, at least you're not getting all those calories. And I got some people that bitch about being fat and won't drink a Diet Coke to save their lives. Vanessa is always complaining about her weight. Won't think of drinking a Diet Coke. I switched to diets back in the year 2000. Had to make some adjustments. So I went there.
I mean, it does
also, if you're not commenting, we've had Jelly Bean comment. Timmy Lee said, hello, King. That normally is all he says. And Billy Sellers, for whatever reason, doesn't have a badge. No, goddamn well, he's got $3. So, but he has donated. He donated $100 this month. He did donate $100 this month,
which is great for someone who's on fixed income.
Ruby Mama, that's Ruby's mama. Is she posing a sexy picture? What is she doing?
She's got a little bit of a sexy pose there.
A little bitty sexy pose. Well, she's not trying to out sexy pose her 14, 15-year-old daughter.
Well, maybe she's trying to figure out Listen.
Well, but then Ruby got bit by a dog. Somebody's got to pick up the sexiness because Ruby, her leg bit a dog. You read it. You saw it. My leg bit a dog. Yeah, lucky dog.
It's very mean of her.
Lucky hound got bit by a leg. You gotta love it when the leg bites the dog. They had it coming. I got the best thing out of my Cody the other day. Do you remember the original Norm show with Norm Macdonald?
No, I do not.
I did not know that it went 3 seasons, and I watched the first few minutes of it yesterday. And I just typed in Norm, and it comes up, and there's 3 episodes, and they were originally on Fox back in the day. And I watched the opening few minutes, and I don't think, oh man, this ain't the show is not quite Norm Macdonald. But as it gets going, 7-8 minutes in, that show's pretty funny. Second show's pretty funny. Third show's pretty funny. So, and they're only 22 minutes long on Cody. You know, it's an easy watch. And The Following. Have you and I talked about The Following?
No.
Oh my, have you ever seen them?
I don't believe so, no.
Bob, it is the goddamnedest show. It disturbs me, and I watch Caligula. This show disturbs.
Is that? Oh, that's the one with the Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. I remember when it was on originally.
This goddamn thing aired on Fox, and it ran 3 seasons, and we don't know how they got past episode 1. There's not another fucking show like it on television. It is unfucking real when it comes to the violence. You get mad because the baby faces do stupid shit all the time. It looks like the goddamn baby faces are going to end this fucking shit in season 1, episode 5 or 4, and then they fuck up. And even Kevin Bacon fucks up from time to time. And they just do the dumbest shit to give the heels but the heels, they are basically Trump supporters and Cornette supporters. They're in a cult. And they will do anything the cult leader says, even though the cult leader's in prison and he's corrupting everybody. You can't fucking trust anybody. It could be your neighbor. It could be a cop. It could be a mayor. It could be the SWAT team. It could be the military. It could be the Coast Guard. Anybody susceptible. Is that the right word? If it ain't, fuck it.
It is.
Just anybody take it and run with it. Anybody is susceptible to be mind fucked by this guy in prison. And God, his name's Joe something or another. Joe Carroll. But Kevin Bacon and Joe Carroll are 2 of the most amazing. And the heel girl in this thing, this little short-haired girl.
James Purefoy played Joe Carroll, and Emma Hill played Valerie.
You see a little short-haired girl?
Yeah.
She is fucking pure goddamn evil. She is pure goddamn evil. And God, oh my God. Now I've got it on Cody because it ain't on Hulu. It ain't on FX, even though it originally aired on Fox. Nobody cares this thing. We got it on Hulu. And I sat down and binge watched 7 episodes yesterday. And then I watched 6 or 7 episodes of the Norm show. 2 different shows. Norm is not as evil as Joe Carroll. And the little short-head bitch. That is the one with Kevin Bacon. If you have a way to watch it, because I think the only way you can see it is if you've got the Kodi machine, because we don't know of any streaming services that carry it. And the other thing that we found out, I might be in a position to make some goddamn good money if I get in my closet. If I go into the closet, a lot of people have to come out of it. I'm looking to go in it and get my videotapes, because we have found out that nobody has the original Dennis Miller live show. And I recorded every fucking one of them on VHS tape. I would not miss Dennis Miller, even though now politically, me and Dennis don't line up so well. But I used to love the Dennis Miller show. And one of the funnier shows he ever did is when he had Bobby Heenan on. Bobby Heenan just kept him in stitches for the whole segment. He's kind of like Bill Hader is for me. If Bill Hader did Jiminy Glick, and Jiminy Glick just had Bill Hader laughing his fucking ass off. Well, that's what Heenan did to Dennis Miller. And Dennis Miller only laughs as if you're really fucking funny. So that's how funny Bobby Heenan was. And that's how over Bobby Heenan was, is that he got his own segment on the Dennis Miller show. I didn't get one. So Cornette didn't get one. Captain Lou Albano didn't get one. Yeah. You name any other wrestling manager and they didn't get one, but Bobby Heenan did. So hats off to Bobby Heenan. And my God, and I've got every episode he ever did on VHS tape. Now they are recorded 6 episodes to a VHS tape, 6-hour speed. So the picture quality ain't gonna be that great, but I will have the best picture quality available because apparently I'm one of the only ones that's got it. You can't find the Dennis Miller Show anywhere, and those fucking shows were great. And the other great thing about the Dennis Miller Show is that it opened up with a song he loves, so that's something else we got in common. Everybody wants to rule the world, but Tears for Fears. And we entered it on Cody, and it's not there. And it's hard to punch a show in there. I found all the flippers. You know, Reboot Flipper lasted longer than original Flipper.
Really?
What the fuck? Reboot Flipper went 5 seasons, original Flipper 3. And Reboot Flipper.
That's the same number of episodes, though, because back in the 60s, in 70s, they would do 33, 35 episode seasons. So the
show I did with you the other night never had a glitch all night. Tonight, I'm getting all kinds of. Did the Carolina Panthers win today? Well, I don't know, Billy. Why don't you ruin it for me? Because I didn't even know they played. But tonight, I think's the Hall of Fame game. I haven't watched it. I doubt it's over yet.
I thought it was last Thursday was the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah. I might restart the computer and come back in, but it never works.
Yeah,
Starmaker found the following.
Besides that, we've had no donations, right?
Free site, but didn't see Dennis Miller. Oh, okay. You found the following? Well, I mean, it's free for us too on Cody.
Dennis Miller.
But we get the Blu-ray versions of the following.
Yeah,
I mean, we're watching it in 4K on the LED.
This is currently unavailable to watch in your location. Even though Amazon says it's on their Prime Video.
Take over the show for a little bit. I'm going to restart the computer and take my chances. It probably ain't going to work.
All right.
It did perfect. By the way, we got 30 minutes to make at least $60 or the show's over because I am in misery tonight.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes left.
All right. So, yeah, we got 30 minutes to make $60. We gave you a bonus hour yesterday. Love to see some new donations. That'd be great. But I'm here for one reason, and that's to help these families.
Donations, not new donations.
Yeah.
Or those too. I mean, we'd be happy to see some new donations.
All right, I'm going to stay a little bit longer because your audio's cleared up. But if it kicks out again, I'll restart the computer. And take
you know what? We're already 20 minutes in. And I bet we don't have a single donation yet.
I haven't looked, but I'm going to agree with you. I don't think we got one. There's Hart. Well, obviously Hart didn't donate because that's why she's here.
Maybe we do.
All right. We have $10 from Kevin Marr.
Thank you.
50 to go. 50 to go. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, buddy.
We do.
Did your boss ask if there's any challenges going on tonight? Did your boss want to? Well, I'd like to ignore that challenge. Is what I'd like to do.
Anything else I'd like to ignore, Kevin? While we're at it,
I saw one thing. Yeah. Anything you want to know, Kevin? I mean, you did donate $10 there.
Kevin, come on.
I was watching the Norm Macdonald Sports Showcase show or whatever it was called. He had a sports show that ran one season. I think it was on Comedy Central. And Norm Macdonald would do these little news bits, and he would talk about things going on, and they were always very funny. She's been laid up hurt. Well, I didn't do it. And so Norm Macdonald says, yeah, in the news today, the UFC merged with steel cage fighting to form a new sport called murder. It just got me. And and then there's in episode 1 of the sports show that was on Comedy Central. They're talking about NBA players doing the Dougie. And he says, now we're going to play a new game here. We're going to have 6 blocks up of 6 people doing the Dougie. One of them is going to get hit by an ice cream truck. You have to pick which one. Lay your bets. So they show 5 NBA games and a big fat guy dancing in the street. He says, okay, get ready to lay your bets. So you got, I think a Kentucky Wildcats doing it. A Kentucky coach is doing it. And some other famous players are out there doing the Dougie. And then in the center screen, there is this big, huge fat fuck, bigger than me, fatter than me, at my worst, doing the Dougie in the middle of the street. And wouldn't you know, an ice cream truck comes by and creams that motherfucker. Oh, who saw that coming? The guy dancing in the street got hit by an ice cream truck. And I'm thinking, which NBA game? I'm gonna go with the big money and lay my money on one of these NBA games as to which one of these was driving an ice cream truck at Conseco Fieldhouse and ran over a guy doing the Dougie. You have to see it. I'm sure that if you put man doing the Dougie gets hit by an ice cream truck, Bob, go ahead and take a look at it.
All right,
and tell me he doesn't deserve a job in professional wrestling. And I assume he lived if they'd killed him.
Doing the Dougie.
Man doing the Dougie gets hit by an ice cream truck. You could probably just do man getting hit by an ice cream truck, and that would still narrow it down. And if he's bigger than me, I say we show it.
A very short, 45-second video.
Yeah, it's not long. It's not. There's only so much to see once the ice cream truck shows up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
guys, if this ain't worth $60 I don't know what is. Get your goddamn money. Billy Sellers,
world freaking premiere.
Heart DeLos will be done.
How to Dougie, featuring ice cream.
Here we go. All right, there he is. He's out dancing. Well, he's going to be dancing. Let's do some Dougie time. How about a little Dougie? He's large. He's a large guy.
What? Can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why?
All right. This is more than I saw.
That's because this is boring.
He's getting there. He's getting there. Little Dougie time.
They gonna be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride. Ain't nobody getting with my brother.
Camera stabilizer, folks.
He go by Bubba and he hit that
You're doing good. You're doing good.
I ain't from Dallas, but I
He got it. He got it.
My moves on there.
That's nice. That's nice.
I lead the functions and all
Okay,
the
yeah. Bam!
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. What the fuck? Why didn't you keep filming? Why wasn't there a poster?
Poor man being killed by. They say ice cream is bad for you.
Ice cream, well, for him.
Apparently.
Apparently been a little rough on him. Oh my God. Don't do the Dougie in the street when the ice cream man's late. That's my main suggestion for you. If the ice cream's late. Now, did you see that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz have stolen my fucking idea? And I don't mind, but I have to bring it up. Did you see they ripped me off today?
Explain exactly how.
They're doing ice cream in Michigan. They got an ice cream truck, rented that fucker out, went around handing out ice cream all through Michigan in the suburb neighborhoods. Red, white, and blue ice cream circles.
All they needed was to sign
that idea.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Starmaker.
Who else rents an ice cream truck and gives out ice cream to kids to get votes and sexual favors? Votes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That too.
Boy, the trolls love that one. Kenny got sexual favors for giving out ice cream.
Kenny, one of these days we got to do a show where we say, you know what, we're going to raise money and we're not even going to give any of it to the Filipinos.
One of these days I'm going to get this audio fixed and I'll know what you're saying.
Yeah, well, no, we won't. So,
all right, I'm going to kick out and try it again. Take over the show a little bit.
We only have 5 minutes left.
It ain't looking good, is it? If Dougie, Pam Ortiz keeps saying she's going to make her first donation.
Pam, you want to join link, Pam? I'll send it to you.
Yeah, we need you, Pam. we need you. I think we just got the $1 donation. I think,
join link right now, Pam.
Pam, don't worry about it because we ain't going to be here much longer.
No, I know, but
we're getting strict on this 30 minute shit, and I'm in a lot of pain. And if you all don't give a fuck to help me help these people,
that's right.
Because we stayed a long time the other day, and 3 people basically donated.
It's true. Today's National Whataburger Day, so. I did want to say this, but this is in all seriousness. I wanted to let everybody know that Judy Martin, lady wrestler, she's undergoing heart surgery, even right now, from what I understand. So if you are the praying type, then prayers for Judy Martin. If you're not the praying type, then, good thoughts, healing thoughts, good karma, whatever. Judy Martin is having heart surgery.
All right, take over for a little bit. Guys, if you want us to hang around, we need $50 more to help these people. And I'm going to kick out on your restart.
She's a wrestler from the 60s and 70s, lady wrestler. Worked quite a bit.
Well,
Kenny likes to get
now it clears up again. So Lady Martin, what about her?
Judy Martin having heart surgery at this very moment. So if you are of a praying type, and then prayers will be appreciated. If you're not, then good thoughts and good vibes. Or can you have a join link, Kelly Price? I don't know how much
can you donate? How much can you donate to have? We normally, I'd say if you made a $50 donation, we could give you some time here on the show if you'd like.
Now we do have a membership level that lets you guest
on what is the level? I think that's $100 a month.
It's $500.
Oh, it's $500. I'm sorry,
$500, and it lets you be a guest on our show once a month.
But I think we know, Kevin. There's not a chance in hell is going to donate the $50 we need. But I tell you what, if he'll donate the 50, we'll let him come in here for 15 minutes. Get us to where we need.
There you go.
You can't have one. You can't have one, but you can buy one.
That's right.
You can do that.
That's right.
Pam can come on for free. Pam comes on for free because she's got something to sell.
She's got.
Did you see what she said there? She said, "Hi, Kenny, baby," and then I re-looked at it and it said Kenny and Bob.
Yeah. Well, then she also said Kenny likes to get sticky.
No, I didn't read that part. Kenny did. Well, when I'm doing the Dougie in front of an ice cream truck, I like to get sticky.
You do Dougie and you get splatty.
I got a feeling Kelly Price is going to shut his mouth now. Is what I think is going to happen. And, oh, by the way, update on Michigan Mike. I ain't heard a word from him since he left the show the other day. I've written him. I've sent him apologies. Hey, man, I just thought you wanted to be the bad guys, just trying to have some fun. And I guess he's mad because we haven't heard from him. And a T-Maker told me that he read all of Anthony Scaramucci's book, and he has a much higher opinion of Anthony Scaramucci now than he's ever had before. So that was nice. And in a roundabout way, that's what he said.
Yeah. I've still got
if the T-Makers walk. My brother, that racist asshole, and I mean it with all the love that it was intended with. That racist asshole was apparently at the casino or something yesterday, and he sends me a picture.
His hard-earned.
He's spending his hard-earned Social Security money that the Democrats help him get. And that racist fuck is eating somewhere, and he sends me a picture of a slab of meatloaf, some mashed taters, and it looked like some cherry cobbler. He said, "Look at my dinner, bitch," like I was supposed to be impressed. Well, apparently I hadn't sent him the picture of what I got at Carrabba's. Allow me to mention our good friends at Carrabba's.
Yes, if you look at the bottom, you can see all 6 of our sponsors.
Are they all 6 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you got them all in there.
They're all in there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you redid it. I didn't notice that. I was wondering why the BS logo was up there in the McDonald's spot.
Yeah, because the McDonald's logo is in the McDonald's spot now.
Yeah, I didn't. It certainly is. And Carrabba's dead center. And Carrabba's treated us like kings over there. T-Maker was so generous with the waitress. I won't say what he did, but he did a lot. I had to tone it down. I had to interrupt. I said, no. God damn.
American dollars.
I have to come in here after this, and I'm going to have to leave the tip, and that's not going to be matched. So. But it was 4 people. We did donate an Anthony Scaramucci. They had no idea we was going to do that. We donated an Anthony Scaramucci book, a couple of my books. So we gave $120 for the shit in return, but we got the better end of the deal. But they're now on the big show that actually helps people. And I did get some nice compliments off the Sports Kita show. And those that have written me said what they liked about me being on the show. And it was several that said it. Now, how many minute, I don't know. They said, what we liked about you being on the show is that, number one, you have worked with everybody seemingly in one way or another. So you have the experience to back it up. Alpha was on the show, and I guarantee you Alpha has not worked with anywhere near as many of the big stars as you have. I said, well, he didn't have the opportunity. And he said, the other thing that we like, he said, when Russo's on this show and various other people, all they do is shit on everything, and they hate everything that they didn't have anything to do with. And he said, it's just negative. And he says, Kenny, you gave a lot of matches 4 out of 5. We know how you feel about CM Punk, but you said, hey, he manned up, did business. I didn't expect it. Got to give Punk his due. And I try to always do that, whether I like you or not. I mean, there's shit about Brock Lesnar I just didn't like. But he's been nice to me since then. We haven't, he sent messages back and forth, and I've sent some to him. Not that he wouldn't try to snap my neck if he saw me in person. Could be a big setup. I don't know. But Brock has done some things I didn't care for. If he's a changed person and doesn't do that shit no more, congratulations. But there are some things I didn't like. I guess there's things he didn't like about me. But I'll stack up my good versus his any day of the week. But no, that was a very nice compliment, is that Kenny didn't shit on everything, even on people that we know he didn't like. He gave an honest opinion. If he thought it was a 3.5, he got a 3. If he thought it was a 4, he didn't give anybody any 5s. I said, well, I'm not Meltzer. Meltzer gives 6s and 7s now, don't he?
He does. If they're in Japan and they have lots of flippy flips.
And as you know, I don't really watch any of Russo's shows. I don't watch podcasts in general, not even my good buddy Dutch. I mean, I might see a short every now and then. I just don't watch podcasts. I want to watch the following. The Norm Macdonald Show. Yeah, Lost in Space, The Rifleman. That's what I want to watch.
Time Tunnel.
Titanic. So,
voyage to the bottom of the sea.
So yeah, I appreciate it. And I got to thank Bob today because Bob helped me figure out the fucking payroll thing to get paid by them because I couldn't figure it out. Something about Google Docs and it wasn't coming up as an option for me. So without Bob, I might not have got paid. I might not get paid anyway. It might have been a big setup.
It's not going to make any difference because he'll just donate that money directly to the Filipinos.
Yeah. Well, as things are going. So we've been here, 30 minutes?
We have been here for 33 minutes and 45 seconds. We have $10 in donations from Kevin Marr.
Show's over. We were here 30 minutes. We had one donation, $10.
We have $1. Yeah, well, we're going to give him 5 extra minutes for that.
Well, I did.
So. Well, we did an hour the other night. So.
Okay, you're right. I forgot. All right, five
more minute, folks. That's it.
I told you Kelly Price was going to shut his yapper because once the money was talked, can I have a join link? No, you can buy one. You can buy one. That's what I meant, Kenny.
Why did Pam block me for sending her a join link? I don't. Dang it.
You would think with me being on that new WWE footage, with me and doing the commentary, got a lot of views last I saw. A lot of views over at the Kita last I saw. It was up between YouTube
and
Facebook.
Be a little bit of crossover from that Kita audience, that they'd say,
you think some of them would just figure out how to get over?
Let me check him out. Because they let you promote the show, right? When you do your thing there. They say, Kenny, where can they find you? And you say,
I told them exactly where they could do that at. I told them exactly where they could do it.
Told them what they could do with it, and that's what.
Yeah. And I told you it was going to be a 30-minute show tonight. I just had a feeling. All right. They don't care that I'm in a lot of pain. They don't care that I'm
might be back Saturday. We probably won't be.
This is Thursday. Nah, I doubt we'll be here Saturday. Same shit. I'm probably going to quit doing Saturday.
We might be back Tuesday. We might not.
Save their money till Tuesday.
Yeah. Let's have a
Saturday. Seems like I got something to do.
Post-show discussion about better ways to spend our time than
I might just start doing other people's podcasts and actually make some money. Might do that.
That's it. Just be a professional guest.
All right. Well, being as we was a touch late getting in, we'll give them the 2 more minutes. That'll be 9:45. I know that'll be 30 minutes because it says 35. Yeah, we'll give them 2 more minutes. I want to honor what we said we'd do.
Right.
For some reason. I still got 3 people that said they were going to buy a Scaramucci book. Ain't never done it. And and we let Facebook stay the whole 30 minutes this time. That probably
we did. Well, that's because we got the lovely Pam Ortiz who refuses to come on the show.
Well, we can't kick Pam away out, can we? We can't do that. Got those great stories. Got the Dougie video, and 1 person donates all fucking night.
Thank you, Kevin Marr. We do appreciate your donation.
Not talking to you that donated the other night. Not talking to you. And Jade Cargill looking slightly above average. And so probably about 1.5 minutes.
First, Kelly would lose income if he shut up. First, I get paid to talk for a living.
Shut up. I got paid to talk for a living. I bet you do.
Second, I've made a pledge. I've donated $50 on Saturday if I can have 20 minutes of screen time.
If I can have 20 minutes on screen time. Are you good for it?
The money?
Yeah. Why are you
Saturday?
Yeah, come on Saturday. Come on Saturday.
That's right.
That way we'll know you'll be good for it. Don't wimpy me. Don't wimpy me and want your hamburger.
Pay you Tuesday.
Yeah, don't want your hamburger
on your show today.
Don't want your hamburger today when you're going to pay me Tuesday. Well, being as you're blowing yourself right now, Kelly, what is it that you do that you get paid to talk? Are you a Walmart greeter? Because they get paid to greet and talk. That's a reputable. I aspired to be a Walmart greeter. I'd enjoy that job, old man. But you know why I won't do it? They won't let you have a place to sit down. They will not let old handicapped people have a place to sit down. They want you to stand up for 8 fucking hours with 2 10-minute
behind your back and pretend like you've only got 1 leg, and then they have to.
It adds up. It adds up. Little
donation. It adds up quite a bit.
You didn't donate on this one.
He did. Kevin did. He's the only one that did.
But what is it you do for a living, Kevin Marr? You get paid to talk.
Kelly Price is the one.
I'm trying to give you a chance to blow yourself, and you ain't taking advantage of it.
Confusing your people here. I'm going to be back in just a minute because
it adds
I'm
up
so confused. I'm going to
Well, we got 1 donation on this show, so nothing added up tonight. It was Kevin Marr. Kevin donated 10 on the last show.
That's what I'm saying. Kevin's donations. Go back and added up all the donations.
And it was good. Good. Chris saved the day on that one. He made the $40 donation at the buzzer.
Yep.
So Kevin, what do you do? I know he's got 12 or 13 seconds to get his shit in.
No, Kelly is the one that's saying he gets talked, not Kevin. You're confusing your case.
Well, Kevin does a little bit on just about every show. Okay, I thought Kelly. Kelly would lose income if he shut up. Did I ask Kelly to shut up?
Why would, and what has it got to do with what you're doing here?
I don't think I asked him to shut up. I get paid to talk for a living. Okay, what do you do?
Well, good for you.
You know what I do? And my other job, I get paid to talk for a living. And then when I have to battle for my fucking money, I get paid to talk for a living. Trying to get back $1,400 it's owed to me. I'm going to get it, but I'm going to have to wait a little longer than I thought.
That's going to be a good story that we'll tell another time because no one's donating.
Oh, it was confirmed today after I sent in 5 more documents. By the way, folks, if you have Venmo, don't change your fucking phone number. And then we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. I'll tell the whole story once I have my money. But and it ain't no trolls that did that. I did this one myself. I tried to change my phone number, and I sent $1 as a test transaction to one of my banks to make sure it would work. Shut down. We'll just leave it at that. And that was on Monday.
It's ridiculous.
And I've been feeding documents to them. I'm almost telling the whole story, but if you had only heard the things that were said to that poor rep, where I kept saying, now remember, I'm not mad at you, but you dumb fucks that are listening to this conversation because you say you record them, I hope you motherfuckers are listening because this is fucking theft. I see. I just keep giving more and more. The whole story's coming to me.
I'm going to end the show right now so you don't give any more.
You may not be big fans of mine.
We'll be back.
If you change your phone number, be careful.
Kelly Price, we're going to do a show on Saturday, and you better give $50. If you don't,
Saturday, send the donation, and I'll do something Saturday night about 9:30 or 10 o'clock. If you want to come on Saturday night, we'll give you 20 minutes. But I'm not going to let you on the show, even for the $50, if you don't tell me what it is you do for a living. You're bragging about what a great talker you are. What's that?
I will be right back.
All right, go ahead. Well, you didn't give me the big screen because I already made Michigan Mike mad at me. But so I'll stay on here till Bob gets back. But Kelly, not Kevin, Kelly, what do you do for a living? You get paid to talk for a living. Walmart greetings get paid to talk for a living. Telemarketers get paid to talk for a living. Any salesperson gets paid to talk for a living. Cashiers probably to a degree. Well, not really. They don't have to be that interactive. They don't have to do that. So you could do about anything and talk for a living. Kelly, talking to you, Kelly. Oh, well. But no, this was embarrassing. Great stories. Hooked you up with some great shows. One guy donated the whole show. Oh, well. You know what? I'm going to say Bob the Trouble. Until possibly Saturday night. If not, we'll see you Tuesday night. I'm the Starmaker Bolin. For Bob Hazelwood, I did